In a moment, I'm gonna burn this breakfast. Not intentionally, but it'll still flavor the rest of the day. Black, bitter. All because I couldn't find what I was looking for in the chaos that is my silverware drawer. I've only myself to blame. See, disorganization is evidence of a broken system. I've accepted many broken systems in my life. My default setting is to struggle along in disorganization and chaos, dealing with it. Why? Because designing and implementing a better system requires time, and nourishing it after it's been built requires effort, both of which are in short supply. But this broken system, this one, I have the power to change. It's necessary change. Not only because there's the danger of burning and therefore wasting food in a time of rapidly inflating grocery bills, but also because the kitchen is the most dangerous room in the house, garage workshop aside. The kitchen, it's a fleet-footed dance, all done while our hands navigate the dangers of dicing with razor-sharp blades. There's open flames, bubbling, boiling stews, oven-hot pans, pounding, searing, scraping, slicing. Hell's Kitchen was aptly named. What we need to mitigate the danger is a system to cleanse the kitchen of its clutter, its chaos. I've got two options as I see them. The first is to use readily available, mass-produced solutions like the injection-molded silverware organizers for sale just about everywhere. They're made for the generic needs of a generic population. Ubiquitous and cheap though they may be, the organizational flexibility designed into them doesn't do a very good job of organizing, well, anything at all. Just toss it on top, it'll fit. Scissors with the spatulas, why not? Where's the measuring spoons, you ask? Well, they're under the tongs, of course. One junk drawer quickly becomes two, then soon enough they're all black holes, sucking in the light as well as your soul and any motivation you might have to cook a healthy meal ever again. The other solution, that's a custom one. It's to design and implement a system so inflexible that I have no choice but to comply to its demands for organization. A system so dictatorial in nature that it bends my will and shapes my behavior, forcing me to levels of organization unprecedented in other areas in my life. Thankfully, a framework exists that can help us. It's a system used by chefs the world round, and if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Mise en place. Translated from the French, it means everything in its place. To many, mise en place is merely cutting up ingredients and tossing them in lots and lots and lots of little bowls in preparation for actual cooking. But that's too reductive. Imagine a framework of everything in its place across the entire landscape of the kitchen. Is your pantry expansive enough for all the rice, grains, and flours you need? Is it organized by kind and easily accessible without moving everything stacked in front? Are the various oils and vinegars we need easily grabbed without mistaking one for the other? Do you have fresh herbs at hand? What about spices? Dare I ask if the Tupperware is organized and all in its place? Mine's not. But life's a work in progress, right? And we have to start somewhere. I chose to start with the silverware drawer. This one, I've designed it so that everything's in its place, and there's no mistaking where that place is. Grab a utensil and it's in your hand the way you're going to use it. I'd like to think it's attractive too, customized for the utensils I find most practical and most oft used. Quality utensils, ones that will last as long as I do. If this works as intended, I might just find my flow in the kitchen again. Might just find I'm more efficient. And maybe, just maybe, I won't burn breakfast again.